Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another reading of the Bible. We are going to finish the book of Zechariah today, and we will begin with chapter 7 all the way to the end, 7 to 14. It came to pass in the 4th year of King Darius that the word of the Lord came unto Zechariah in the 4th day of the 9th month, even in Kislev, when they had sent unto the house of God Sherezer and Regemmelech and their men to pray before the Lord, to speak unto the priests who were in the house of the Lord of hosts, and to the prophets, saying, should I weep in the 5th month, separating myself as I have done these so many years? Then came the word of the Lord of hosts unto me, Zechariah, saying, Speak unto all the people of the land and to the priests, saying, When ye fasted and mourned in the 5th and 7th month, even those 70 years, did ye at all fast unto me, even to me? When ye did eat, and when ye did drink, did not ye eat for yourselves, and drink for yourselves? Should ye not hear the words which the Lord hath cried by the former prophets, where Jerusalem was inhabited and in prosperity, and the cities thereof round about her, when men inhabited the south and the plain? The word of the Lord came to Zechariah, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, Execute true judgment, and show mercy and compassion every man to his brother. Oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, the stranger, nor the poor, and let none of you imagine evil against his brother in your heart. But they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder and stopped the ears that they should not hear. Yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord of hosts hath sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts. Therefore it has come to pass that as he cried, and they could not hear, so they cried, and I would not hear. As he, that's the prophet, cried, they would not hear, so they cried, so the people cried, and I would not hear, saith the Lord of hosts. But I scattered them with a whirlwind among all the nations whom they know not. Thus the land was desolate after them, that no man passeth through nor returned. For they laid the pleasant land desolate. Chapter 8. Again, the word of the Lord of hosts came to me, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I was jealous for Zion with great jealousy, and I was jealous for her with great fury. Thus saith the Lord, I am returned unto Zion, and will dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and Jerusalem shall be called a city of truth. Notice it's a city of truth, not city of peace. And the mountain of the Lord of hosts, the holy mountain. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, there shall yet old men and old women dwell in the streets of Jerusalem, and every man with his staff in his hand for very age. The streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls playing in the streets thereof. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, if it be marvelous in the eyes of the remnant of this people in these days, should also be marvelous in mine eyes, saith the Lord of hosts. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, I will save my people from the east country and from the west country. I will bring them, and they shall dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and it shall be my people, and I shall be their God. In in truth and in righteousness. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, let your hands be strong, ye that hear in these days these words by the mouth of the prophets, who were in the day that the foundation of the house of the Lord of hosts was laid, that the temple might be built. For before these days there was no hire for man, nor any hire for beast, neither was there any peace to him who went out or came in because of the affliction. For I set all men every one against his neighbor. But now I will not be unto the residue of this people as in the former days, say the Lord. Say the Lord of hosts. For the seed shall be prosperous, the vine shall give her fruit, and the ground shall give her increase, and the heavens shall give their due. And I will cause the remnant of this people to possess all these things. It shall come to pass that as ye were a curse among the heathen, O house of Judah and house of Israel, so will I save you, and ye shall be a blessing. Fear not, but let your hands be strong. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, as I thought to punish you when your fathers provoked me to wrath, say the Lord of hosts, and I repented not. So again have I thought in these days to do well unto Jerusalem and to the house of Judah. Fear ye not. These are the things that ye shall do. Speak ye every man to the truth to his neighbor. Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gates. Let none of you imagine evil in your hearts against his neighbor, and love no false oath. For all these are things that I hate, saith the Lord. Excuse me, the word of the Lord of hosts came unto me, saying, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the fast of the 4th month, the fast of the 5th, the fast of the 7th, and the fast of the 10th shall be to the house of Judah joy and gladness and cheerful feasts. Therefore love the truth and peace. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, it shall yet come to pass that there shall come people and inhabitants of many cities. The inhabitants of one city shall go to another, saying, let us go speedily to pray before the Lord and to seek the Lord of hosts. I will go also. Yea, many people and strong nations shall come to seek the Lord of hosts in Jerusalem and to pray before the Lord. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, in those days it shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold out of all languages of the nations, even shall take hold of the skirt of him who is a Jew, saying, we will go with you, for we have heard that God is with you. Chapter 9. The burden of the word of the Lord in the land of Hadrach and Damascus shall be the rest thereof. When the eyes of man, as of all the tribes of Israel, shall be toward the Lord. Hamath also shall border thereby, Tyrus and Zidon, though it be very wide. Tyrus did build herself a stronghold, and heaped up silver as the dust, and fine gold as the mire of the streets. Behold, the Lord will cast her out, and he will smote her power. He will smite her power in the sea, and she shall be devoured with fire. Ashkelon shall see it and fear. Gaza shall also see it and be very sorrowful. Ekron, for her expectation, shall be ashamed, and the king shall perish from Gaza, and Ashkelon shall not be inhabited. A bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. I will take away his blood out of his mouth, and his abominations from between his teeth. But he who remaineth, even he, shall be for our God, and he shall be as a governor of Judah, and Ekron as a Jebusite. I will encamp about mine house because of the army, because of him who passeth by, and because of him who returneth. And no oppressor shall pass through them any more, for now I have seen with mine eyes. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, thy king cometh unto thee, that he is just, and having mercy, lowly, and riding upon a donkey, upon a colt, the foal of a donkey or ass. And that was a triumphant entry in Matthew, was it 25 or 26? Verse 10 of chapter 9, I will cut off the chariot from Ephraim, and the horse from Jerusalem, and the battle bow shall be cut off, and he shall speak peace unto the heathen, and his dominion shall be from sea even to sea, and from river even to the ends of the earth. As for thee, by the blood of thy covenant, I have sent forth thy prisoners out of the pit wherein there is no water. Excuse me. Cold. If there is no water, turn ye to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee. When I have bent Judah for me, build the bow with Ephraim, and raise up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece. And may the spilled papers. May they as a sword of the might of a mighty man. The Lord shall be seen over them, and his arrows shall go forth as the lightning, and the Lord God shall blow the trumpet, and shall go forth with whirlwinds of the south. The Lord of hosts shall defend them, and they shall devour and subdue with sling stones, and they shall drink and make a noise as through wine. And they shall be filled with bowls and as the corners of the altar. The Lord their God shall save them in that day as the flock of his people, for they shall be as the stones of a crown lifted up as an ensign upon his land. For how great is his goodness, and how great is his beauty. Corn shall make the young men cheerful, and new wine the maids. Chapter 10. Sorry about that, folks. Chapter 10. Ask ye of the Lord rain in the time of the latter rain. Careful with the latter rain belief in today's churches. Ask ye of the Lord rain in the time of the latter rain. So the Lord shall make bright clouds and give them showers of rain to everyone grass in the field. For the idols have spoken vanity, and the diviners have seen a lie, and hath told false dreams. They comfort in vain. Therefore they went their way as a flock. They were troubled, because there was no shepherd. Mine anger was kindled against the shepherds, and have punished the goats, for the Lord of hosts hath visited his flock, the house of Judah, and hath made them as his goodly horse in the battle. Out of him came forth the corner, out of him the nail, out of him the battle bow, and out of him every oppressor together. They shall be as mighty. Let me turn the page again. Sorry. They shall be as mighty men who tread down their enemies in the mire of the streets in the battle. And they shall fight because the Lord is with them, and the riders on horses shall be confounded. I will strengthen the house of Judah, and I will save the house of Joseph, and I will bring them again to place them. For I have mercy upon them, and they shall be as though I had not cast them off. For I am the Lord their God, and I will hear them. They of Ephraim shall be like a mighty man, and their heart shall rejoice as through wine. Yea, their children shall see it and be glad. Their heart shall rejoice in the Lord. I will hiss at that for them, and gather them, for I have redeemed them, and they shall increase as they have increased. I will sow them among the people, and they shall remember me in the far countries, and they shall live with their children and turn again. I will bring them again also out of the land of Egypt, and gather them out of Assyria, and I will bring them into the land of Gilead and Lebanon, and place shall not be found for them. He shall pass through the sea of affliction, and shall smite the waves of the sea, and all the deeps of the river shall dry up, and the pride of Assyria shall be brought down, and the scepter of Egypt shall depart away. I will strengthen them in the Lord, and they will walk up and down in his name, say the Lord. Chapter 11. Open thy doors, O Lebanon, that the fire may devour thy cedars. Howl, fir tree. That's F-I-R, not F-U-R. Howl, fir tree, for the cedar is fallen, because the mighty are spoiled. Howl, O ye oaks of Bashan, for the forest of the vintage is come down. There is a voice of the howling of the shepherds, for the glory is spoiled, a voice of the roaring of young lions, for the pride of Judah is spoiled. Thus saith the Lord thy God, my God, excuse me, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they who sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not. For I will no more pity the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord. But lo, I will deliver the man every one into his neighbor's hand, into the hand of his king, and he shall smite the land, and out of their hand I shall not deliver them. I will feed the flock of the slaughter, even you, O poor of the flock. And I took unto me 2 staves, the one called Beauty, and the other called Ban, and I fed the flock. 3 shepherds also I cut off in 1 month, and my soul loathed them, and their soul also abhorred me. Then said I will not feed you, that dieth, let it die. That which dieth, let it die. And that which is to be cut off, let it be cut off. And let the rest eat every one of the flesh of another. I took my staff, even Beauty, and cast it asunder, though it might break my covenant with which I am made with all the people. It was broken in that day, and so the poor of the flock that awaited me upon me knew it was the word of the Lord. I said unto them, If ye think good, give me my price, and if not, forbear. So they weighed for my price 30 pieces of silver. The Lord said unto me, Cast it into the potter, a goodly price that I was priced of them. And I took the 30 pieces of silver and cast them into the potter in the house of the Lord. That's a fulfilled prophecy of Judas betraying Jesus for 30 pieces. Then I cut asunder mine other staff, even bands, that I might break the brotherhood between Judah and Israel. The Lord said unto me, Take unto thee yet the instruments of a foolish shepherd. For lo, I will raise up a shepherd in the land, which shall not visit those who be cut off, and neither shall seek the young one, the young one, nor heal that which is broken, nor feed that which standeth still. But he shall eat the flesh of the fat, and tear their claws in pieces. Woe to the idle shepherd who leaveth the flock. The sword shall be given upon his arm, and upon his right eye his arm shall be clean, dried up, and his right eye shall be utterly darkened. Chapter 11. And I will stop there, folks. Have a great day.